Welcome to PWCI this week. I'm Max, the Crime Fighter, and we are in Stride Pro Wrestling in Carterville, Illinois.
The challenger, he weighs 190 pounds, hailing from Harrisburg, Illinois, Razor.
So I had said this week would be the Big Papa tribute show. I decided to postpone it 1 week because last weekend was quite busy. As we said farewell to Chris Barrow, and then
His opponent tonight.
we also had to say goodbye to Dave Hepner.
He is the defending Stride Pro Wrestling No Limits champion, weighing in at 240 pounds. He is from DuPont, Illinois. Here is Bob Galloway. #Wham!
Chris Barrow, we said goodbye to at Pittsburgh Wrestling Association last weekend. We had to say goodbye to two more legendary referees. Dave Hepner, one of the Hepner brothers, passed away at age 73 just last week. Also, Tim White passed away over the weekend. So, tonight we are at Stride Pro. I'm gonna kind of dig through the archives and have a little more time because it was quite a busy week trying to prepare for the memorial event. So, Bud Galloway, I am familiar with him. He is the No Limits champion. He is defending against the rookie, Jimmy Razor. Stride Pro Wrestling is a training facility in Carterville, Illinois. They do hold a monthly event here. They are looking for a much bigger venue so they can have more fans in the audience. Yes, I went down to the Superman Festival in Metropolis. First time I've been able to go to that. I thought there was not going to be a wrestling event down there, but there was. Problem is, I already reserved the seat for this event, so I was going to honor that. I do not know when Bud Galloway won the title and picks Razor up and drops him on his face. Anyway, Stride Pro Wrestling will be holding their next event on July the 9th, right here. And Razor pulls Bud Galloway into the corner, and now he's got the belt. Fucking trash. Pittsburgh Wrestling Association will be returning this weekend. Even after the memorial event, they'll be going to Beardstown at the Beardstown Park District on Armory Lane. There's a snapmare. That is on the east side of Beardstown, right off 125, Route 125. Ticket prices are lower, so better take advantage of them because they're going up. I'm sorry to tell you, due to the massive inflation and gas prices. Be the last event at a discount price. But Galloway elbows Jimmy Razor. And a drop kick, and down goes Bud Galloway. Cover 2. And Razor trying to tie up. There is triangle choke of sorts. Well, Trevor Murdoch is your new NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Second time he has held the belt. Following the injury to one Matt Cardona, torn bicep muscle, had to have surgery. He had to relinquish that belt among all the other titles that he had piled up over time. Jimmy Razor pulls Bud Galloway into the center ring and gets kicked away. Do have some news about WWE signing some college athletes from the state of Illinois. I know we'll mention it in a while, as well as another scandal involving someone who used to run events in Central Illinois and had to cancel shows up in the Chicago area. Razor pulls Buck Galloway to the center of the ring, goes to the side headlock or a rear chin lock. The referee looks on. I do want to note, Stride Pro Wrestling does have their own YouTube channel. They have put these videos online from a different angle. There's a DDT from Jimmy Razor. This is my angle of the event with my play-by-play. And yes, I always offer a different perspective than what would normally be heard. Irish whip reversal, Razor into the corner, and down he goes, and Bud Galloway drops an elbow, gets for the cover. Only a 2 count. Got a couple more matches. Apart from this one in this episode of the program. Of course, a lot of shows happening this weekend. There's a clothesline from Buck Galloway. Side elbow. And Galloway staring down his opponent and shot to the face. Headbutt. And now, Galloway. Bull Nelson, and takes him down in a bulldog. Goes for the cover. Gets 3 count. Well, he got whammed.
Here's your winner and still Stride Pro Wrestling No Limits Champion, Bud Galloway.
Well, Bud Galloway retains the title at 5 minutes 35 seconds. Ahead to July the 9th for their next event right here in Carterville, Illinois. And who is this? Who the heck is this? Kick to the gut. Famous, sir. Who the heck is this guy? Who is this guy?
3 months. I forgot.
Well, he says he's going to take the belt, but...
You gonna stop me?
I don't know, maybe.
You get in here Tuesday at 6 o'clock and we'll see.
Oh, that's a challenge of sorts to a fan, but... Good grief, I have no idea who that guy was. We'll have to find out his name, but... He jumped Bud Galloway, left him laying. Regardless. Stride Pro's next event, Scars and Stripes, here in Carterville, Illinois on the July the 9th, 1130 North Division Street. Limited seating, of course, so you better reserve your tickets because there's not a lot of room in here. Anyway, we'll take a quick break. We'll take a look at the weekend schedule. Alright, match number 2 here on PWCI this week. News bits I want to convey.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 205 pounds and hailing from the Missouri Ozarks, this is the
Raging Redneck. And he's got red shoes. Anyway. I've seen him before, I don't know much about him, but he certainly has a full set of ring gear, so. I don't like his chances against his scheduled opponent. Well, WWE has signed 3 college athletes from the state of Illinois.
More red shoes.
Red shoes too.
His opponent tonight.
Yeah, here comes his opponent, and he's not going to be having a good night. Payton Ayers, our first look at him, and he's quite the monster. A few callbacks to various people like the late Mississippi Madman, Baracus. Payton Ayers continues that tradition of the big men in Central and Downstate Illinois wrestling. He's from Cape Girardeau. This is our first look at him.
Payton's gonna kill you.
WWE signed the multiple college athletes. So Illini football player Luke Ford from Carterville, Illinois. Yes, this very town. I don't know if he ever came to Stride Pro Wrestling to take in one of their events, or maybe to train under Heath Hatton, but went to play football for Fighting Illini, and once that's over, he's apparently going to go to the WWE Performance Center and start training. Also, from Pittsfield, Illinois, Chandler Hayden, who participates in track and field for University of Tennessee, has been signed, and Akila Hall. I say she's from Central Michigan, but she actually plays for Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. She is from Danville, so at least 3 people. Basketball player, track and field athlete, and a football player going to the Performance Center after college. Payton Ayers picks up Raging Redneck, slams him to the mat, and the shirt comes off. And Ayers drops an elbow on the Raging Redneck, and not so raging anymore. I don't know if this Redneck ever had much rage, personally. There's a third elbow from the big man, Payton Ayers. Stalking the opposition, and a 1-foot cover. Not going to beat anybody with 1-foot cover unless you knock him unconscious. Sends him for the ride in the little corner. Payton Ayers charges in. Oh, he steps out of the way. Nobody home. And Redneck tries a few chops, not much behind them. And Payton picks him up. And Redneck tries to block it. Ayers forcibly picks him up. coming for him. Gonna set for the ride. Here it comes. Black hole slam. Down he goes. And that's gonna be it. And the Redneck.
Here's your winner, Payton.
Didn't have much rage. And Payton Ayers wins it in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Total squash. Well, we're going to take one more break. We have time for one more match here in this episode of PWCI this week. So we will take a quick break. We'll have more Striper Wrestling. Stay tuned.
If you've ever wanted to be in the professional wrestling business, here's your chance now. Contact Pinfall Academy at 217-670-5151 or at pinfallacademy@gmail.com, located at 1320 South 11th Street, Springfield, Illinois. At Pinfall Academy, you can learn to be a wrestler, referee, valet, manager, anything having to do with professional wrestling. We'll teach you how to get it done. Pinfall Academy. Will you be our next star?
Are you the master of the joystick? I'm Steven Lucas, the 2021 Gov & Ghost Arcade Gamer of the Year, and I invite you to the next T20 tournament.
Top gamers from all over the world will battle it out for high scores over 3 days on 20 games from 5 different decades of arcade glory, plus a special 5-game side tournament. Fighting, shooting, platforming, racing, sports, rhythm, puzzles, mazes, from the classics to the modern, and even prototypes could be in this lineup. You won't know what you're playing until you walk through those doors.
Outrank your competition and you can win cash and prizes, including this fabulous championship belt. It's the annual T20 tournament held August 5, 6, and 7 at 9415 Ogden Avenue in Brookfield, Illinois. Get your game on!
Alright, final segment on the program, and as we await the two competitors in the match, and one of them attacked Bud Galloway in the opening segment. Told the guy's name is David Lee Walker. This is the man who wants the Stride Pro No Limits title, attacking Bud Galloway in the first segment of the program following his victory over Jimmy Razor. Now, let me get to this real quick. Pro 5WA Mid-South Ian Rotten is in trouble again. Wrestlers are complaining about not getting paid after wrestling with this promotion. Jake Crisp went so far as to destroy 2 of their championship belts by burning them. And here comes the opposition, and I guess the hapless member of the Devastation Incorporated, Brad, as I like to call him, or Brad Lee. But B-Rad, the hapless member of Devastation Incorporated, as that group at IWA Productions has fallen apart. Pretty Boy Floyd no longer with the group. Neither is Damian Hex. It's just Kurt Alexander, Ken Cato, and B-Rad. Which I don't think either of the 3 can hold that group together, but we shall see. You know, I've got to do a new news episode at some point because I had a lot of news in this episode. Gas prices are a big problem. And he's giving the ref a pair of sunglasses. Cute. So Ian Rotten has gotten over his head again. I don't think B-Rad can kill anybody. Anyway, on payments, they're trying to claim Ian Rotten, or at least other members in the Rotten family tried to claim responsibility for payment backups. Jake Chris gave Ian Rotten a month to catch up on paydays. He did not. He took the belts, doused them with gasoline, made a video calling out Ian Rotten, and then burned the belts. And as a result, IWA Mid-South's return to Illinois has been canceled. Another promotion has taken the Summit, Illinois venue, Park District, to run a deathmatch tournament. That was originally scheduled for August, and that's obviously been scuttled. IWA Mid-South is now closed. We're on hiatus for the foreseeable future. As I said earlier, I thought destroying the title belts was a bad idea or tactical mistake, because you're trying to get your money, you have something of value to the promoter, you may want to get them back, or he has a bit of an incentive to pay you back to get back his title belts. But because Jake Chris burned them, he now has no leverage to get his money. And if and when Ian Rotten catches up on debt, Jake Christ is not getting his payday because the amount of money to replace those title belts will be deducted from what he is owed, or his money will be forfeited. His debt will be forfeited entirely. So that's why I think it was a bad idea or a tactical mistake. Oh my, B-Rad just suffered whiplash there. And no, I don't think IWA Mid-South will be gone forever. IWA Mid-South has restarted multiple times over the years, and I think this is no different. Plus, certain individuals have been very upset. Ian Rotten keeps getting all these chances, and they don't get a single second chance. That'd be the promoter of the Brothers Wrestling Federation, and that would be Sean David Hubbard. Basically called him out, as well as the promoter of the Nebraska promotion, MPW, Midwest Pro, and its promoter Brian Blade. David Lee Walker working over B-Rad. David Lee Walker pulling B-Rad's face apart, pretty much dominated him throughout this matchup so far. B-Rad trying it, and he breaks out of the hold, but he's in trouble. B-Rad not faring too well, and
Wow, he kicked his butt.
well, B-Rad should be used to having his butt kicked, and that was no exception. 2 count. David Lee Walker has been wrestling in the St. Louis area for SICW. B-Rad, side headlock. On David Lee Walker. And side suplex. Sure to check out the St. Louis wrestling community at stlwrestling.livejournal.com for the weekend events. Several shows happening this weekend. Not so much happening Independence Day weekend, but PWA running in Beardstown, Illinois, Dynamo Pro over in Glen Carbon, IWA Productions in Mount Vernon, Powerhouse Wrestling Extreme in LaSalle this weekend. Stride Pro Wrestling will be returning on July the 9th. Referee checking on B-Rad as David Lee Walker has dominated Bradley. So far, Walker, swing and miss, and big spine buster by Walker, only a 2, and Walker, he thought this match would be over by now.
You're toying with him too much.
B-Rad hanging in there, but with the clothesline. Side elbow. B-Rad. Oh, swing neck breaker. Going for the cover. And only a 2 count. Being upset if B-Rad happens to win this match.
Not rad enough. Look out!
Got one. New Genesis Wrestling on Sunday the 26th in Collinsville as B-Rad just got mule kicked in between the uprights. And Bud Galloway out here.
You stand this. This ain't your business. I took care of you earlier, Mommy Rat. Stand here.
Well, it wasn't his business to attack Bud Galloway. Oh, there's a lung blower by B-Rad, and he gets a 3 count. B-Rad won the match. I can't believe it. B-Rad won the match. 6 minutes. Bud Galloway chewing out David Lee Walker for interfering in his business earlier tonight. Well, Walker will get his title shot, but he walks out here with does not walk out here with the winner share of the purse. So that will do it for this edition of PWCI this week. And we'll try to get Big Papa's Tribute Show done with the Independence Day edition of the program. But until then, have a good night, everybody.